Playing with Power MTG. Powerful cards, powerful formats. Be sure to check out Dragon Shield for all of the best accessories to protect your decks. TCG Player for cards at great prices while supporting local game stores. And Patreon where you get awesome benefits for your direct support.
What's good, everyone? It's me, Jamaican dude, playing Mono Green Tron. The game plan for Tron is get Tron online, play big Eldrazi spells, and hopefully win the game with our Planeswalkers or the One Ring.
Today I'll be playing Is It Murktide? This is a deck that has been a feature of the Modern format since the Modern Horizons 2 set that welcomed Murktide Regent and Ragavan Nibble Pilferer. It's a tempo strategy leveraging the most powerful cards in the blue and red colors, and today we'll be featuring Lord of the Rings cards, which includes, most notably, Lorraine Revealed, which functions as a pseudo-cantrip thanks to the island cycling, and of course can be a late game payoff as well, which is the 5-mana draw 3 will come up some amount of the time.
Don't draw on the first turn because this isn't CDH. Holy cow. We'll play a Misty Rainforest. Going to fetch and shock students. Ragavan Nibble Pilferer.
Oh, this one is in this format. Draw a magic card. Earth is mine. Expedition back.
I will draw. Gonna play a Scalding Tarn as my land for turn and attack you with Ragavan Nibble Pilferer. Trigger. Take a treasure.
Last zone will be exiled.
Mishra's Bauble, and I'm going to bobble myself. I'm going to go ahead and fetch and shock again. I'm putting another Steam Vents. Go ahead, affect your upkeep, trigger Mishra's Bauble, I will draw.
Draw for turn. I will play an Earth's Tower.
I will draw. Let's get right to business. Attack Ragavan. Trigger.
Basic Forest.
Gonna play a Spirebluff Canal as my land for turn.
On the end step, activate map. I will reveal an Urza's Power Plant. Draw. I'll play an Urza's Power Plant. Tron is a set move. Chromatic Sphere. Crack Sphere.
Yep.
Make a green draw card. Ancient Stearns. I will reveal a Eugene Spirit Dragon. Radical Progenitus.
Yes, an Archmage's Charm. Mode is counter target spell targeting your Relic of Progenitus.
I would like to play a 4/4 Stone Cold Serpent.
I will draw. There's an island.
Draw. Chromatic Star. Crack the star, make a green, draw a card. Relic of Progenitus. Cast a Expedition map. Crack the map to search. I'll reveal an Urza's Tower. I'll play a Tower for land. Cast a Chromatic Star. Crack the star. To draw a card, make a green. Play a Sphere. Crack Relic to exile all graveyards, draw a card.
I'll draw. Cast the Dragon's Rage Channeler.
Draw. Urza's mine. Swing for 4.
No blocks.
Cast an Oblivion Stone. Here, make a green, draw a card. Another Stone Cold Serpent for 4.
I'll respond. I'm going to cast a counter spell that will trigger the Surveil on Dragon's Rage Channeler. I'll graveyard Mishra's Bauble. Can I respond?
It resolves. Pass a turn.
I'll draw. I'll attack with both creatures.
Damage, trigger, Chromatic Sphere.
Chromatic Sphere. Why can't it be a Karn? I can finally cast it. Cast Chromatic Sphere. Trigger Dragon's Rage Channeler. Surveil. Yeah, I'll graveyard a Murktide Regent. Sacrifice your sphere to draw a card and make a blue mana. Delve the 3 cards in my graveyard to cast a Murktide Regent. It'll enter with a single counter. Then I'm going to play a tapped Spirebluff Canal, and I'll pass the turn here.
On your end step, I'm going to put a Fate counter on my Stone Cold Serpent. Draw. Move to combat. Declare 4 AU.
Deluxe.
Play a Sanctum of Ugin for turn. Pass a turn. X in your upkeep. Crackle Stone.
Everything will die. Good to draw.
Yo.
Crash Ragavan. Combat. Yeah.
Chromatic Sphere. Take 2.
Yeah, I'll cast the Chromatic Sphere. I'm going to go ahead and activate the Chromatic Sphere. Make a blue mana. Play a tapped Steam Vents as my land for turn. Move to end step. Trigger Ragavan.
Draw. Combat. Swing for 4.
Cast a Lightning Bolt targeting the Stone Coil Serpent. 3 damage marked. And we'll cast an Unholy Heat, sacrificing the treasure, targeting the Stone Coil Serpent.
It does. Ulamog the Ceaseless Hunger. Cast trigger. Target bolts your Steam Vents.
Your Sanctum triggers.
It is a day, is it not?
I don't know.
Yes, you may.
Not sacrifice your Sanctum, the sickest flex.
Cast a second Oblivion Stone.
Okay, just got all angles covered, huh? Cast a Ragavan. Go ahead.
Sure. Eugene, the Spirit Dragon. +2 Eugene, bolt the blocker. Attack trigger.
I'll exile 20 cards of my library, and then I will declare no blocks and die. All right, yeah.
Let's just go first.
I did, yeah, I am going first. Counter spells, great for stopping the early development as well as some of the payoff. Cast into the Fire's new card from Lord of the Rings, exiles an artifact. Good against like Worm Coils, Stone Coil Serpents, all that kind of stuff. But it can also tag random stuff like the maps and stuff. And then 2 copies of Blood Moon, that's the humdinger there. Gonna be able to shut down a lot of the Tron mana production. And kind of restricted to just only red, which is pretty strong for obvious reasons. Outs are the red removal spells as much as possible. I leave a couple bolts because sometimes you just need a little bit of reach to finish the games off, but Unholy Heats and bolts are really weak as they don't, answering the Tron threats once they're in play is a bad plan. And a couple copies of Express Iteration. This matchup's going to involve a lot of me holding up mana every turn and tapping out, especially for something that just does like the card advantage thing, which is not really what this matchup's about. Isn't very strong. Still have a couple in the deck because it's a good card, but gonna shave a little bit on that effect for that reason.
All right, for me, brought in some removal for Blood Moon, of course. So I tossed because I eventually think I'm gonna have to get a basic force and fight on that axis, and some removal spells. I'm bringing out 3 Planeswalkers, 2 cards, and a Ook in the Spirit Dragon. I think I want to go just faster and on the lower end versus the top ends. Also cut an Ulamog, the One Rings, because I can still get them off the Karn, the baby cards, and 1 utility line.
Any pregame effects?
Not here.
I'm gonna shock in a Steam that's going to 18, and I'm gonna cast a Ragavan Nimble Pilfer.
Urza's Tower Expedition map.
Back to Ragavan.
Oh, my rebel!
That seems like that would kill my Ragavan. Here's an island on my second main, and my turn is over.
Oh, wow. We already holding up, man. That's wild, Captain. Draw. Basic forest.
I'll draw. Start things off right. A little attack with Ragavan action. Trigger.
Blast zone.
Polluted Delta. And then I'm going to fetch and shock. I'm doing damage myself, Fesh, and you're doing damage to me. Lorraine Revealed. Sacrificing my 2 treasures. And draw 3 cards.
Alrighty. End step. Crack map. Search. Grab a Urza's Power Plant.
Most broken one. Powers the whole operation.
It does power the whole operation. But I have to mine it first to get to the power. Draw. Urza's Power Plant. Sylvan Shrine. Get it. Urza's Mine. Relic of Progenitus.
I'll draw. Combat. Beatdowns.
Trigger. That'll be a mine going to exile. Still in end of combat. Activate Relic.
I'll exile the Lorraine Revealed. Island cycle a Lorraine Revealed. It's going to find a basic island. I'll play basic island as my land for a turn, and I'm going to cast Blood Moon. My turn is finished.
Urza's Mine for land. It is a
mountain.
Nature's claim targeting Blood Moon. Karn, the Great Creator.
I will evoke a subtlety, exiling Spell Pierce.
I'll put it to the top. I'll crack the relic. Exile Grievous, draw a card. I will pass the turn.
I'll draw. Good combat. Feet Street.
Thrag Tusk.
I'll shock. Cast a Thrag Tusk.
Oh, for real? For real?
Yep.
Sure. We on the beatdown plan. Okay.
A2B trigger. I will gain 5. Yeah, with that, my turn's over.
What is this game of Magic together?
Sometimes you need a little bit of help crossing the finish line.
Upkeep. Draw. Play Urza's Mine. Karn, the Great Creator.
I'll cast a counter spell.
Sylvan Shrine. Urza's Tower. Go to hand.
I will draw. Go to combat. You know the deal. 7. Trigger.
What the hell?
Oh, Coil Serpent, eh? Yeah. I'll bite. I'll cast a 4/4 stone.
Why were I swear I hate Ragavan.
Yeah, with that, my turn is over.
I'll play an Urza's Tower. Oblivion Stone.
Yeah, Oblivion Stone resolves.
Oh, hallelujah. Hallelujah. Pass.
I'll draw. Attack with everybody.
Crack the stone.
I will respond. Cast a Consider. I'll leave this one on top, and I'll draw. All the things will die. I will make a 3/3 beast. Second main, Ragavan, Nimble Pilferer, Blood Moon.
Play a forest. Return to nature. Targeting Blood Moon. Karn liberated. -3 Karn. Exile the Ragavan.
I'll draw. Dash Ragavan.
Sure.
Come back.
Sure. Yeah.
Attack you.
Cool. Die.
But upside the bolt anyway. I think I have the bolt too.
Triple Ragavan. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Well, we had 2 of them in the opening hand.
Urza's power plant. Chromatic sphere.
I'll draw. Mishra's Bauble. I'm going to bauble myself. Misty Rainforest. I'm going to sacrifice this Misty Rainforest. Mishra's Bauble. And this Bauble is going to target you. Then I will cast a Ragavan, because I have it every game.
Upkeep.
2 Bauble triggers. Draw for the first one and the second one.
Draw. Crack the sphere. Make a green draw card. Urza's Tower. Facial contortion.
What gives? Instead, I'll draw. Spire Bluff Canal. Cast a Ragavan Nimble Pilferer.
Wow.
Just drew that too.
Great skill issue for me here.
Yeah,
Yep.
no kidding. Well, as long as we're on the same page about it. It's your turn after that.
You're gonna lose this game. Draw.
Probably. Ragavan's not even that good in the matchup.
Chromatic Star. Sacrifice it, make a green draw card. Asian Skies. I want this Eugene power plant.
Which is the same as your other power plant, right?
Correct. Yes, I enjoy trolling and have a different art of.
We're trolling right now with the viewers. Yeah, your math
whatever.
happens.
Alright, cool. You have no card for it. Pass the turn.
Instead, I'm gonna cycle this Lorraine revealed. Oh, grab a base salad. I'm gonna draw. Alright, well, attack with Ragavan. Trigger!
Rag Tusk.
I'm gonna play the island you know about. Alright, here's a lightning bolt targeting you. Murktide Regent.
Draw. Play a mine. Cast a chromatic sphere. Practice. Make
Yep.
a green draw card. Eugene. Yeah, I'm gonna -7 again.
Alright, there I go. I'll draw. Well. Guess we can just do this. Dash Ragavan.
Come on!
Here, anyway, here you go. Attack you for 2. Or Blood Moon or anything with text.
Sylvan.
Sylvan's Scrying. I don't care about that. We'll shock in a Steam Vince. End step. Pick up the Ragavan.
Star. Sack. Activate. Reveal a blast zone, put it to hand. Play a blast zone for land.
Enjoy. Dash Ragavan, you know who it is.
Sure.
That.
You're there.
Ragavan's done. I'm going to play this island as my land for turn, and I'll pass it to you.
Let's play an Urza's Mine.
Yeah.
It is Stone Coil.
Here's a subtlety.
Oh,
Attacking a treasure.
I'll just solo these nuts, fam.
Oh, top or bottom? Which one would you like?
Hit.
On top? Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
This Dash Ragavan's going to be so nasty.
Okay.
I'll draw. Consider. I'll leave this one on top, and I'll draw. Hiya! 3.
You're a bitch. Urza's Tower for land and
There's the
pass.
towers you asked for. You asked for
Gosh.
that. You literally were like, where's my towers? Hope to draw a good card. I did draw a good card. Here's a consider. I'll graveyard a Spellpierce. And we'll draw this card instead. Attack for 3. It's a tap Spire Bluff Canal. Your turn.
Hi. Go.
Okay. So you're saying there's a chance. I'm gonna draw. Holy shit. We've drawn the same card 3 turns in a row. Here's a consider.
Wow. Yeah, that's straight skill right there.
Surveil. I'm gonna graveyard a Misty Rainforest and draw this one instead. That is what the doctor ordered. Here is an expressive iteration. This card in my hand, this card underneath, and this card to exile. So there is a Murktide Regent in exile that can be cast this turn. But first, attack for 3. Next on the docket is delving this Murktide Regent. So pitching these 5. Going to delve out a Murktide Regent, which is going to have 5 counters on it. All right, dummy thick boy, your turn.
Please, one time. I have no game actions.
I'll draw this card. There's Papa. Look at that Lorraine reveal. Oh, combat. Here is 11.
Die.
Beep, beep. Still had all
Die.
these.